Well, I gotta say, I feel like I'm being condemned to comment on idiots, and Sheev Talks is probably one of the stupidest people on YouTube. So we're doing the obvious. We're gonna praise Andor, but hate The Last Jedi because I guess that works on YouTube. We love Andor, but hate The Last Jedi for reasons, and when he explains the reasons, you're gonna be like, those aren't really reasons.
The rest of the system, which means that if they can jam it while it's halfway down, they should be able to climb up and take out the guards. But seeing as the guards rarely come down unless they have to, they figured their best bet was to wait for a new prisoner to be released onto the floor. And now that Olaf is dead and will need to be replaced, the opportunity has arisen, but they'll need to work fast. Cassian has also spent the last several months filing away at a water pipe in the facilities, and he gets it to burst and leak out onto the work floor. This way, when the plan is enacted and the inmates start taking up arms against the guards, they go to spark the floor and end up short-circuiting the entire system on their level.
So Andor good because plot makes sense. Why does plot make sense? Oh, because Andor breaks very conveniently water pipe that frees everyone. Now you might be thinking, being an empire with droids? Remember the droids? They made up a whole army. Why don't the droids make stuff? I don't know. Andor met the prisoner. The prisoner is Gollum. Mighty lucky. That's how it works. And on we go. Yeah, we know there are contrivances in Andor. There are contrivances in The Last Jedi. So why is The Last Jedi bad contrivance? Well, as he explains it, he doesn't really explain it.
Set, and he gets them onto the Supremacy, only for them to get extremely unlucky by being spotted by a droid, which causes them to get caught. Now, right off the bat, the one major critique I have with this plan is that it's all pretty reliant on sneaking away to some casino in hopes of maybe finding a guy that Maz told them about, who can maybe help them get onto the First Order ship. The chances of them actually finding the Master Codebreaker, him deciding to help, and them getting the mission done before the First Order are able to catch up to the Resistance are all extremely low.
So mighty lucky that they met Benicio del Toro. But hey, the Master Codebreaker, that was a very low chance they would even see him. Why is it a low chance? Why is that a low chance? It's just as much a chance that they met Gollum in Andor with Andy Serkis. So we've gone nowhere. You're saying, it's mighty lucky these coincidences happen in The Last Jedi. Right. There are many coincidences that happen in Andor. We've gone nowhere. Maybe, and this is just a hypothesis, filmmaking is a little bit more complex. It's not even about plot or characters or themes. Maybe filmmaking is primarily visual. It's visual storytelling, and storytelling is not preemptively decided by a bunch of YouTube idiots. It's just artists trying to tell stories. But I will be reasonable that both The Last Jedi and Andor seem to be focused on plot and characters. However, I do think he's missing a lot with The Last Jedi that is very much visual storytelling. And now you can still condemn The Last Jedi as bad, saying, okay, well, I find its visual storytelling as stupid as its plot. And there you go. But again, if you take the standpoint that visual storytelling should take primacy like Kubrick's 2001, you can't pull those tricks, because when he gives away what is behind all this, he's not making any sense.
Or apparent, which is that plot doesn't matter just so long as there are good themes being presented in a story. And without naming any names, that's largely due to a specific fan base for a certain movie that's changed a lot of the online discourse surrounding film for the past 5, almost 6 years now. So while the goal here is to praise a show that I really love and break down an arc that I consider to be extremely well written, I also want to explain why its use of cause and effect, logical consistency, and other handy writing tools that make for a strong plot serve to enhance the theme.
Well, you can say flatly, there is no internal consistency in 2001. There is no cause and effect. That is part of what that film is trying to explore. What is cause and effect? What is science? What is willpower? What is determinism? What does it mean to be human? Unfortunately, I think these questions are a little bit too tough for Sheev Talks, who's just another grifter putting out stupid hate videos. But believe me, I learned my lesson. To make money on YouTube, just put out really dumb YouTube videos hating XYZ, and if you explain why you hate YZ, just say the same old thing. There's plot holes in my themes, the cause and effect in the Mauler, in the EFAP, and plot holes in my theme, but Andor is great, but Last Jedi is really terrible, and yeah, plot holes. And there you go. That's how you make the money. Did you say anything? No. Do you understand what the hell you're saying? Nope. Do you really understand cause and effect? Are you a physicist or a philosopher? Nope. I don't think you are either. So basically you said nothing at all. But I only listened to half this video, so maybe the other half will miraculously say something, but I have my doubts.